This guy rode his bicycle from Sweden to Nepal, and even climbed Mount Everest with no oxygen. Meet the Swedish mountaineer Goran Kropp, also known as the Crazy Swede. His incredible adventure included cycling around 13,000 kilometers and attempting a solo climb of Mount Everest without oxygen or a Sherpa support. In October 1995, Goran Kropp set out on a journey from Sweden to Nepal with his bike. He wasn't taking the easy route. He packed 170 pounds of gear on his self-modified bicycle and began pedaling. The bike had slick tires, a luggage rack for his heavy bags, and an upgraded gearbox. Kropp's mission was clear: ride across Europe and Asia to Everest Base Camp. This journey would take him 4 months and 6 days across various countries, including Turkey, Kazakhstan, Pakistan, and India. Kropp encountered everything from bad weather to hostile locals. He fixed 132 flat tires and even got beaten with a baseball bat. At one point, even dogs chased him, but none of this stopped him. Also, Kropp did not pack food as he wanted to make stops to take his food. However, as a vegetarian, finding food along the way was challenging to him. When Goran Kropp arrived at Everest Base Camp in April 1996, he didn't just relax. He was preparing for the next part of his journey, to summit Everest without bottled oxygen or Sherpa support. On May 3rd, Kropp made his first attempt. He got within a few hundred meters of the summit, but had to turn back because the snow was too deep and dangerous. He made the tough decision to retreat, knowing that descending in the dark was not a risk he was willing to take. Then disaster struck. A deadly blizzard swept through Everest, killing 8 climbers in what became known as the 1996 Everest disaster. Kropp, still at base camp, helped with the recovery efforts. Just a few weeks later, on May 26, 1996, Goran Kropp successfully reached the summit of Mount Everest, without oxygen or Sherpa assistance. But he wasn't done. Instead of flying home, he hopped back on his bicycle and cycled the entire 7,693 miles back to Sweden. Sadly, Goran Kropp's life was cut short in 2002 during a climb in Washington state. While climbing the Air Guitar route near Frenchman Coulee, a piece of his protection gear came loose, causing him to fall 60 feet. He suffered severe head injuries and sadly died on September 30th, 2002. His death was a shock to the mountaineering community, and Goran Kropp's fearless approach to adventures inspired countless others to push the limits of what they thought possible.